Okay, so we're investing some money here. Oh, I always love investing some money here and then withdrawing it. Okay, so have a read through the problem, and in this one, actually, have a read through the problem, draw your timeline, and try and solve it. Like, really go for it. So you're going to pause and do it, and then I'm gonna really run through it. But yeah, just read through it, and I'm not gonna read it. Okay, now shh, read. And that's the answer I get. Did you get something similar to that or something different, and how was that? Okay, so that'll be interesting to see in a slightly different way of going through it. A little calmer, I thought. So let's have a look at this next one again. But let me talk through this one here to get us going. And that is, we've got Abby investing a certain sum of money for 5 years at 12% per annum compounded monthly for the first 2 years and 14% per annum compounded semi-annually for the remaining term. The money grows to 62,433 Rand and 12 cents at the end of the 5-year period. How much did Abby originally invest? So there's one fundamental difference here, in that we know this is T5. The difference here is that it grows to 62. So this is 62,433,12. That's kind of what we get out at the end. And we don't know what we invest right at the beginning. So we start off with, we don't know what we're putting in, but we know what we're getting out. And we've got a changing interest rate that we use to T2. So in this case, we've got and what was a T2, right? So we got I equals 0,12. 12%. I'm mixing these two. Which way do we normally do it? 0,12. I think we did it there like that. Compounded monthly, so monthly like that, and 14 semi-annually after that. So I equals, behind my head, let's do it over here. I equals 0, getting better and not hiding all the things here. 0,14 semi-annually. The money grows to that. There are no further deposits or investments. So in this case, how much did it invest? I'm just scrolling down so I could just see the bit that I care about and just say, well, if we put in X, what it grows to is 62,433,12. Is that right? 62,433,12. And what it started out was, we don't know, but we invested it at first 0,12. That for 2 years, and then that kept on going at 1 plus 0,14 over 2 for 3 years, so 6. So all we need to do to solve this equation, and I was going to ask you, but it's kind of, I know it's going to be difficult for you to explain, so hopefully just think through what do you need to do to solve this equation. And the way I kind of think through is that we need to divide by that same thing over there, right? I'm way too lazy to write all of that out. It's clear that's what you're going to do. So kind of I'm kind of half showing my working out here, but your working out is in showing the formula, and then if you get the right value of X. So don't spend too much time thinking about showing that formula. Hello. Okay. So let's see what we've got here now. Calculator. One of my buttons just stopped working. Okay, but that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, now again, up to you whether you use the calculator store buttons or not. I find it kind of useful to go 1 plus, I just get into this method, 0,12 over 12. I'm going to call that A. I'm going to call the other one here 1 plus, there's also a good reason not to cross out too much. It's hard to see what's going on. Shift store in B. So now when I go 62,433,12 divided by, or I'm going to use the fraction button, and it's just alpha, or A, sorry, to the 24, alpha A, times B to the power of 6. That's why I like using those variables, because now it's quite clear what that is, and we get X equals, and what is our calculator? 32,764,19. So invested 32,000 and a bit, and 5 years later grew to 62. I don't know. Sounds like a good return on your investment. Hopefully that seems about right. If you've got a different answer, do let me know at another time. But for now, I think you need to know to make it maths. And let's do it like this. Make it maths.